like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds because every single YouTuber does this and they get a lot of views and likes and subs, and I just want to have some clout, so please. What's going on, guys? It's JustHK here, and I'm back with another video. And as you guys read by the title, today I am going to be teaching you the best Fortnite settings for your Xbox, so let's get right into it. Also, if you are watching this video a day or two after it did get uploaded on my channel, this is pre-recorded since I am camping at this very moment, and I will be back Tuesday to make, fresh content for you guys. But obviously, I'm pre-recording like 5 videos straight. This is a Thursday, and I'm leaving on Friday. So, I'm just grinding out some videos for you guys, so hopefully you guys have a good weekend. Before we actually get into this video, I just want to shout out my supporter creator code, and as of today, I don't think it'll still be out by whenever you guys are watching this, but they actually just released this new ninja skin that I did cop with supporter creator code JustHK. So if you want to help support me, Ninja is already super rich. He's making already a ton of money off this skin because a lot of people are using his code. I'd appreciate it if even 1% of the people that did actually put in my code JustHK to actually buy some skins in the item shop. I'd appreciate it. And whenever I say you guys can use my skin, you actually get stuff back. I do monthly giveaways funded by code JustHK. So this month it is a $200 gift card giveaway, either PS4 or Xbox, which it'll probably be on the screen right now. But basically, what you guys have to do is follow the 3 steps on the screen. Very simple. Just obviously subscribe to the channel, follow my social medias, and send me proof as in a DM form. So with that said, let's get into this video. So recently I've been playing Fortnite a little bit more than I usually did since they added this new update. There was like a whole month that they didn't add a single update, and I just stopped playing. So they recently added an update. I started playing again, and I realized my settings were not the best. So I actually tweaked them. I actually found my preference and what I think are the best settings on your Fortnite for Xbox, especially since I am an Xbox tutorial channel as well. I do know some tips that you guys can include in your Xbox to actually give you better FPS, lower ping and stuff. So yeah, stay tuned, watch till the end because you guys aren't going to want to miss out on the best Fortnite settings for Xbox. So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously go to my Fortnite settings. That's the first thing we are going to be looking at, the main Fortnite settings. We will be getting into more other stuff in a bit. But right now, you guys can see the first page is really just the basics. So what's your brightness at? I just leave it normal because it doesn't really bother me. But for some TVs, I do like to put it on a little lower since, I play on a TV. It's a pretty small TV. It's like a 24-inch TV. And the brightness is okay at 100. I could play with a little lower, but I don't really care that much. User interface, contrast, that doesn't really matter. None of these really do matter except for these 2 right here. So if you guys really want to see your FPS, show FPS, you guys can show it. I don't really like showing it since I like to see more of my screen, but you guys definitely turn motion blur off. This is a very bad disadvantage people get into, especially if you do have the Xbox One X. You have this feature to go motion blur, and I know it is an additional feature if you have Xbox One X, but please do not turn this on. Looking left to right, it looks smooth, but it just doesn't, it's not the best competitively. So it does look nice, but it's not good competitively. Coming up next, we're gonna press RB and actually go down to the actual game settings, and these are basically preferences you want in the game, like toggle sprint, which I don't really like, so I keep that off. And this is a big one that I think I really just need to explain what it does. So sprint by default, if you guys don't know what this actually is, if you are a new person to play Fortnite, or you have had it for a while but you don't know about this setting, basically what it does is instead of actually clicking down on the left stick, you guys don't even need to do that, and it auto sprints for you. Since I'm pretty sure you guys don't go just walking around not sprinting. Instead, you guys can just crouch or whatever, and basically sprint by default just makes it easy on your thumbs. You guys don't have to click down on your left stick. Mine actually jammed on my old controller and it broke, so I'm so happy that they actually brought this. And for all the people that do have broken left sticks, this setting is for you. I don't know what's up, guys. I literally recorded 3 videos after this one, and my words are just getting twisted. I'm super sorry about that, but you guys can see the rest of my settings. Sprint cancels reloading. I hate that. That's stupid. auto open doors, I don't like that because I like to be in control. I can open it when I want to. Over here for the combat, hold to swap pickup. This is a pretty cool one that they recently did add, I think in season 2 or in season X, I'm not too sure. But basically what this does, if you guys actually hold X for Xbox on a gun and you have a full, no, actually not full inventory, if you have a not full inventory and you hold X on a gun, it actually swaps that out for the one that you actually have. So this is like kind of like helps you like save time whenever you're actually like dropping down, want to get a gun and you want it to be like your first slot. So I do recommend keeping that on. Mark danger when targeting. Obviously if you are playing squads, duos, anything, you are going to need to have this on. Auto pick up weapons, once again, kind of stupid, but you know, a lot of people that play on mobile do put it on, but I'm on Xbox, I can press the X button like nothing, so I don't need that on. Auto sort consumables to right. This is also a pretty nice one that I do use, and it does help me out since I do like to have my minis or my bandages or my med kits to the right, since you know I want to have all my guns and stuff all together, don't want to have them all split up. Sometimes I will put my sniper in the 5th slot, but this is honestly a pretty cool setting right there. Also turbo building, these are all basic settings that you guys should have on. So once again, be sure you have all of the ones that are in this video that are on. So you guys, turbo building, I'm not going to explain. You guys hold down the button and it'll build a bunch of stuff. You don't have to press it a million times. Next up, contextual tips. Please do not turn this on unless you're a new player. I wouldn't keep this on. Invert views, do not do that. Invert airborne, do not do that. I mean, some people like it, but if you guys know what it means, it basically swaps your controls. But airborne controls, I think it just means like in like what do you call it, in just a vehicle in general, so not really airborne. But yeah, turbo delete in creative doesn't really matter. Tap to search, interact. This is a pretty big one. So let's say you guys wanted to revive your teammate and you actually want to, you know, swap out stuff for your inventory. Let's say you just killed a full squad and there's a bunch of loot on the ground. You picked up a bunch of guns and stuff, or you're even gonna drop some ammo for them. So what you do with this is you actually press X to actually revive. So while it's going with the revive, you can pull up your actual menu and drop your ammo or whatever. So it just actually just makes it more efficient to, you know, get your player or get your friend back up to actually just play the game. And I like this. I kept it on since like season 6, season 7, and it's definitely a must. Okay, now we're on the input settings, all the sensitivity, all the look sense, and everything like that. This is where you guys came for. This is going to be the meat. This is going to be the main course of the video, what you guys are here for. And basically, I don't like that on because controller auto run is annoying. But basically, you guys can see the settings right here. I do have my build immediately on. I am on Builder Pro, but I do have a twist to mine. I actually have a key bind or a build bind, whatever. I just bind one of my keys differently to do different stuff. So over here, edit hold time, you want to have that as low as possible. Vibration, I don't know why this is on. I like it off. Some people like it on. I like it off to actually save my Xbox battery since I don't like swapping it every single time. I don't know why that was on. I think my cousin was playing. But next, you guys actually go into the sensitivity, and since I do have advanced options on, I can't swap it. So they are on 7. I do like 7 since, you know, 7 is like, I feel like the sweet spot. It's not too fast or not too slow, and also I can change my build mode, edit mode sensitivity. Personally, 1.8 for build mode is perfect to actually do 90s and not like, you know, not know where you're going, especially if you are a casual at this game. I consider myself a casual. I think I'm on the worst side. I do suck at this game a little bit, but you know, I feel like 1.8, if you are a normal player, just 1.8 is pretty good. And if you are a little skilled, and most of you guys who are watching this are better than me, so I'm guessing you guys are gonna probably crank that up to like 2. But 1.8 I feel like is my sweet spot with the 7 sensitivity. Next, we have the edit mode sensitivity. I want to have this a little faster than my actual sensitivity in game, since you know I like doing those quick edits where you do the bottom 3 and it makes like this little Dorito thing. So I usually like keeping it a little higher, not too high, where you know whenever I flick my right stick it just goes, I go backward, which I hate. And yeah, that's basically it. Use advanced options on. Be sure to put that on when you have your sensitivity set. Next, you guys go down here and the look sensitivity. This is really big, guys. What I'm gonna say, I actually looked up this video, I think in season 9, to do this, and I've loved, I don't know who I found this actual like the full settings from, but I do believe these are one of the best look sensitivities of like ever. I don't know, I just love these sensitivities. So the look horizontal speed, whenever you guys are looking around in game, like whenever you're walking around the map and you're using your right stick to actually look left to right, you guys basically, that's your speed. And I like it at 42% because you guys can analyze stuff and still move around quick enough. Let's say someone shot behind you, you could quickly turn around and actually build. And I love that. I don't know about you guys, but definitely try out 42%. 50%, same thing, but it's for like up and down speed. I like my up and down to be a little quicker because, you know, I just like it like that. Turning horizontal boost, honestly, this is actually like helps for the 90s and stuff. Vertical boost also, if you guys are pulling the 90s and you are like, you know, turning with your 90s, this does help a lot. So be sure to have that on at 16%, not too much, since you guys will literally like just go off your 90 and you will just die, just plummet to your death. But this 16% horizontal boost does help a ton. And turning boost ramp time 20 seconds, I think you guys already know why, but yeah, 20 second or 0.20 second, I'm sorry. Instant boost when building, be sure to turn this off. This is super annoying, I don't like that. Next, I'm gonna kind of hurry up the video since I do have to go to bed. It is kind of late. And yeah, basically ADS look horizontal speed, I keep this a little lower to actually, you know, when you're aimed down, you want to actually have good what's it called, just good aim on it. ADS look vertical speed, yeah, obviously just keep it normal or whatever actually fits you. My vertical speed, since, you know, people usually move in a straight line left to right, I feel like I have this a little lower. But I rarely run into people that actually run like, are like going forward, if you know what I mean. You probably don't know what I mean, forget it. Horizontal boost, vertical boost for ADS is horrible, be sure to turn that off. Boost ramp time 0.20 seconds is good. Look dampening time 0.20. Look input curve exponential, I'm just gonna like, you know, go by them quick, and I do believe these are like actually really good settings that you guys should copy. And you guys do see aim assist strength 100%. Obviously, if you are on Xbox, you're gonna need that 100%. Move stick dead zone, this one's a pretty big one. Be sure to have them at 25%, since, you know, let's say you accidentally move your actual, what do you call it, your joystick a little to the right or something, it'll like mess you up completely. So I just kind of have the dead zones on 25%. So if I move my actual right stick or left stick 25% to, like, you know, or whatever that transparent circle is, it won't actually do anything in game. I find this very helpful, especially since I like, you know, like camping. And yeah, if I don't, if let's say I make a little movement, it won't really count for that much. Anyways, I'm sorry, I've been talking for so much. Now we're gonna go on to my binds. What I actually do for my binds is I actually have my edit as my left stick, and I've been having this since like season 7 or 8. And ever since they introduced this, I hated editing. I think it was with B. I hate editing with B, and this is probably like the most favorite edit thing I love doing, just because, okay, first of all, you guys know the left stick is on the left side of your controller. The B to actually, you know, pull out your builds, and B to edit is on the right side. So what I like is to have the edit button on the left side, and actually, you know, confirm button on the right side. So my confirm button, I think, is still B, or I think I have it on auto confirm, either or. But basically what this does is it just gives me more mobility on my hands, since, you know, you have to get let go of the right stick to actually press B to edit. And you guys can actually have full access with your right stick, so you can, you know, one pump someone or something. But, you know, I keep it on left stick edit, whatever you guys want, honestly. You can also do left on the D-pad. I found a lot of people do that because, you know, place marker, you guys can just swap that out with the left stick pressing down or whatever. Since you guys don't use auto run, or you guys don't use sprint by default, you don't need the left stick click down. So next up, I think we're gonna actually we're gonna press decline there. Yep, unsave save. I'm not gonna save any changes, but this video is already long enough. I'm gonna get into the actual Xbox setting Xbox settings that you guys need to do. So let's get right into it. So you guys want to be going to your Xbox dashboard, press settings, and you guys are gonna want to go over to, where is it at? System, right? No, devices, and no, I do not know where it is. Where is it at? Oh, there we go. My bad. It's on general. You guys go over here, press TV and display options, and it will load up all the stuff right here that you guys can mess with. So Obviously, your resolution, depending on your TV, should either be 1080p, 720, or if you have the Xbox One X and a 4K TV or monitor, it should say 4K. But you know, I'm a little broke boy. Be sure to use code JustHK so I can get a 4K monitor. But next up, you guys, go over to video fidelity and overscan. Go over here, and this is where you actually want to, like, you know, have your settings the way I have them and no other way, since my settings, I'm not trying to be flex or anything. These are the best settings for that you can get on Xbox for any game possible. So obviously put these on. I think this will automatically be on 24 bits. Will be an 8-bit pixel, and there will be just like basically be way less pixels on the screen if you have this setting enabled. And this is the OG Xbox setting that it is on. So if you haven't even seen the screen, you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. But be sure to have it on 36 bits per pixel. Trust me, 12-bit, it's awesome. Next, you guys go over to color space, and obviously it's gonna be on standard, since you know you guys are playing on a I'm playing on a TV, and I'm not playing on a monitor, so it's gonna obviously be put on standard. So I put it on PC RGB, since all the color just look way nicer. The space of the colors is perfect, and it just looks the best. Overrides, I just keep it on auto detect. This doesn't really matter at all. So those are two of the settings that will actually increase your graphics and just make your game look a lot nicer. So that's basically it for this video. A super long video, I'm sorry guys. I know this is my last video that I have to pre-upload, and then I'm heading out to camp tomorrow. I gotta go to sleep super late. But with that said, it's been your boy JustHK, and I'm out. Peace.